Hi everybody, this is Black Pixie, and I am not straight enough. Learning new things, and I'm rebranding my page. I'm still Black Pixie, but I'm also Barbara Writes online. I've been Barbara Writes, um, the poet, writer, creator for many years, and I have a website that I write poetry on. I develop, um, been doing it since 2008 when I first became a part of this website. And on that website, I am Barbara Writes. I write poetry, and I have thousands of poems across the website. So I am I'm using YouTube to brand that um, to continue branding that name Barbara Writes, meaning Barbara writes poetry, and Barbara writes whatever comes to her mind, and this is the latest. And you probably wondering why I have this picture of Greg and Nene. It is because I am a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta only. I'm not a fan of all the other ones. Like I see they're trying to push Real Housewives of Potomac, but I don't really care. It's not my cup of tea taste. Even though I don't have any issues with that, I just don't want to get into another one. I get into marital medicine a little bit. I like to watch them, Dr. Heavenly, Jackie, Cord kind of crazy, but Cord okay. And I like Toya, really like Toya. And because I'm kind of the same situation as Toya, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and she's a stay-at-home mom, so I relate to Toya. I like Dr. Heavenly. I've had conversation with Dr. Heavenly on her Heavenly page, and me and her had a discussion about Toya because I can relate to Toya because even though she says I'm not like Toya, which is exactly I'm not like Toya, but I just relate as far as to stay at home. She married she married a man that likes taking care of her, providing all the bills. He doesn't have a problem with it. Same here with me. My husband asked me to start working because I was working the day. He was working the nights, and he couldn't take care of our 6-month-old at the time, who was outside catching rattlesnakes by the tail and playing with them. And because in that we bought our first home, there were lots of water moccasins and rattlesnakes. And he was out there playing with them. I was never afraid of snakes. But you got children, you know. The older three were scared because they ran the house and told their dad. And he said, well, no, you stay and take care of these kids. I can't work at night and watch kids during the day. So that's why I haven't worked since 1993. I'm an entrepreneur, stay-at-home entrepreneur, so I've done a lot. Avon, I had still got a florist business at home base when I do at my home. I'm not doing it as in these later years because I got disabled and weren't able to continue. So I got really, really sick and just went to bed one day because I got really, really sick. Didn't know what it was. It's a mess. I know now. Some years later. But anyway, that's why I'm showing Nene and Greg. Well, I put up videos. These videos were months ago. And I put up a video about Nene and Cynthia. The fact that Nene and Cynthia won't be friends ever again. And listening to Nene on Michelle Brown, ATLN, her happy hour. She asked Nene with her and Cynthia and will be friends again. And Nene says, no. I knew months ago when this thing first went down with Cynthia that her and Nene would never be friends again. And I said that in my video. So, for some reason, okay, TV went dark. Let me get you back. So it's not trying to get no copyright. So I know Nene does not know how to do this thing, how to she doesn't know much about the how to work her channel. So she has Michelle working her channel. Michelle Brown is the one working her channel. So I know there's no way Nene personally went in there and took down my video and gave me a copyright. And the copyright is at timestamp 941. But because they take down the video, I can't go into the video and see at what point I made a copyright. Now, I don't have a problem taking my own video down if you got a problem. But YouTube got this where they show you the timestamp where the copyright is. My thing is showing me the timestamp. What good does that do? If I didn't get a warning that I need to take this video down because it's copyright, because they have a copyright issues in it, I think we should have opportunity to go in there, look at the video, go to the timestamp, see what it is, and edit it out or something. I know where the editing is, but I'm not so savvy at editing and reposting. I know you need particular software for that. So I'm not into all of that yet, even though I can and will be one day. But at this point, I'm not. So I would have just simply removed the video, privatized the video, whatever. Now because I got a copyright, and it's like this every 3 months, every 90 days, I get some kind of guideline thing out of nowhere. As soon as one go away, I get another one. That's what it seems, because it's been doing that for like a year now. I got some guideline thing, because something with, what's the name? Tiny Husband. Something with Tiny Husband. Was it Tiny Husband? Yeah, something with Tiny Husband. But he didn't give me a copyright strike or nothing like that. He just removed the video. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with that. As long as you don't give me copy strikes and take it down. I think they just removed the video. I ain't had a problem with that, because whatever issue you got with it, you got issue with it. But then I think it was the one where I was showing these, they said it was porn or something, but I don't know how you showing underwear that's in a store, is in a catalog, and showing what underwear means. It's this underwear that has these, I guess, these print thing. They call that porn. How is it porn when there's no body in it? Anyway, it's on the internet. I see it, and I describe what it is. Okay, fine. Get some thing for that. That was 3 months ago. 3 months later, right on time, this thing comes. So, my thing is, I like Nene. I'm not a big old Nene fan, but I like Nene and I like Greg. I'm a Portia fan. I'm a big Portia fan. I like Portia. And I don't know Greg. Not Greg. I don't know Dennis. But if that's who she loves, I'm not going. I'm not no old Dennis this, Dennis that, Portia that need to do this and all of that. And so I like Candy. I like Candy. I'm not a big. I'm more of a Nene. I'm more team Nene than Candy. Even though I like Candy, I watch her show. I watch her speak on it. I just like watching Candy. I like who else is on there? I like Marlo. Kenya, I can't with Kenya. Since the first time I ever watched the show was I saw online this thing was just, I mean, it was just viral. Real Housewives of Atlanta, never heard of it. Portia Drags Kenya, never heard of them. So I'm typing in all over online trying to find this show where this girl drugged this girl by her hair. And I finally find it and I watched all the clips. I was like, oh, okay. Kind of like this show. So I'm watching it. So now now I'm into the show. Why is Portia dragging Kenya? But all this, I stopped watching all the other clips and whatever. So now I finally got the feel of all of a sudden, I'm a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan. So that's how I became Real Housewives of Atlanta. The season Portia drugged Kenya by her hair. Now, my thing is, then I watch other shows where Kenya basically bullies Portia. She puts Portia down. She say these things to make. I get the feeling that Portia's supposed to be beneath everybody or whatever. That's the energy that I get from that with that Portia Kenya thing. And I understand that energy because I've had to deal with people who think anybody but. Anybody but. You can get the ideas from me, but I would rather. Something Nene said. She said when Michelle asked her about her getting Portia and Tanya, Marlo, those together and get on this show StreamYard thing that she's doing. And Nene said the problem would be who benefits. And she said everybody would come on everybody else's channel, but it will be a problem for everybody to come on her channel. So it's about who's gonna benefit from it. And so that's what, and I relate to that because that's what I get. I'm a highly creative person, very creative. Ideas just come out of nowhere. I just coming. I guess it's consciousness. I will. Consciousness. Ideas just come to me out of nowhere. I've been that way all my life. So even in childhood, ideas just come because I just come. I picture it. I see it. It's a full vision and everything. And I was in like what, third, fourth grade. Years later, I've had my first child. I'm in my own house now. Now I can afford, and I said, well, it should be already in design by now. I said, so I can afford to go do this, to go get it, because I'm pretty sure it's already in store. Sure enough, exactly the way it came to my mind when I was in like third or fourth grade. It's exactly what it is. I won't say what it is because it's a feminine thing for women. So I'm not gonna say what it is because if you're female, you may know what it is. Anyway, so back to my video being taken down. Taking the video down may be disappointing, but getting a copyright strike, I'm like, I've got like 3 copyright strikes, and I got like 3 so far over the last year and a half or so, and they're basically for nothing, really. Because if you contact me, if I'm the kind of person you contact me, I will take it down. I don't even have an issue with it because I'm not that big. I'm not trying to get super big right now, even though I'm at the moment trying to hit my 1,000, which is a slow process. But then I'm not just punctual time person like a lot of people. Well, every Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna be here doing this. No, I'm kind of inspired, sporadic person. So when I got there, I will be I will be putting out, putting out, putting out. And then I take a break, like, because I'm just not into it. That because I guess because of the MS symptoms is probably why I'm not so consistent in a lot of things. So that's it for me. But that's it for that. But my thing is, it it was Nene's email that came to that says that this is the person that took down the video and the copyright. So because I know Nene is not savvy with her channel, and Michelle is the moderator, and get you lit back up, and she's a moderator helping her with her channel. Who else who else would take down the video and give a copyright? All because I say Nene and Cynthia would never be friends again. And today, in Michelle's happy hour, Nene said out her mouth, they would never be friends again. She said, like I said, they ain't no better place. And Michelle used the word cordial. But Nene was like, they'll never be friends again. I said that months ago because I can tell by the intensity of what went down with Nene that her and Cynthia could never be friends again. Especially not the way they used to be friends, and that's all I was saying in the video. So I don't know where I copyrighted a point at 9:41 because I would have just removed the whole video. So because of that, I went and took down every single video I had that had Nene in it. Because I don't know if a moderator is going to go through there and find another video, take it down, and give me another copyright. Because I'm not trying to get copyrights. Because I don't copyright. I may unintentionally copyright. That's because I'm learning how to do this thing. How to do this. So, anyway. That's mostly what I want to talk about on this video. And because it's a video about Nene that was taken down, I thought a picture of Nene would be appropriate because it's her I'm talking about. But anyway, my other thing is this, and I'm pretty sure there's nobody at YouTube but the computers now. And there were no computers when this was taken down. People were still at work before this pandemic became where it is right now. But anyway, I think YouTube, if you could show where the timestamp is, telling me timestamp 9:41 is not telling me anything. I need to see where the copyright is. And I think we should have an opportunity to take the copyright out before getting a copyright, before getting the whole video taken down. And I know Michelle is really good at taking down videos, and I understand why she took down some videos with Tasha K. I can understand that because they got a beef going on. But I don't have no beef with Michelle. I like her channel. I watch her channel, even though at the moment I'm irritated. I'm irritated with her because I'm thinking she the one took down my video and gave me a copyright for saying the truth, for knowing. Because like on the group on Facebook, I say a lot of stuff, and people ask me, where are you getting this from? How do you know this? Explain how you know this. I just know it. I watch the show. I watch the people. I watch the creators like Michelle, Candy, speak on it, Nene, channel, Binge-worthy. I like watching Binge-worthy, but that thing where he created the video and got something shooting out of Nene's mouth, it kind of annoyed me. I said, I'm surprised Barbara did not take down the video and gave him a copyright, gave him whatever all the time because every time I put on something by Barbara don't have no problem removing it. So I don't know if it remove or not. But I'm like, okay, I know shade and fun and all of this, and just saying what you think, but literally editing Bravo video, I thought that was a bit much. But anyway, I like Bingeworthy. I like his channel. And I like Bondi, Blue Channel, even though sometimes she go hard on people. I'm like, okay. I like her channel. I don't watch everything. Oh, and another one, don't let me forget Richard Sky. I like Richard Sky. I like his channel. I like the information that he be giving. So, though I don't watch everything that these one put on there because I'm very particular about what I want to watch. I got this thing about me where if I don't really care about a particular subject, I see no reason to fill my library with it. I'm a walking human library. So I see no reason to put that page in a book or put that page in a chapter or that chapter in the book and put it on the library shelf. This mental reservoir or whatever of knowledge that I just keep collecting. And some information is like, okay, like Real Housewives of Potomac. I know they're trying to get that popping, like they got Real Housewives of Atlanta is popping. But I have ideas of why Real Housewives of Atlanta is popping and still number one. I got pretty good ideas of why I think that is the case. And I got pretty good ideas of why Real Housewives of Potomac in its fifth season isn't where Real Housewives of Atlanta is. For one, Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on 12 years now. 12 seasons, 12 years. You just at 5 years, 5 seasons. So they're trying to get where Real Housewives of Atlanta is. Which you now have a problem with that. It's just that Real Housewives of Potomac is basically trying to pull Real Housewives of Atlanta's viewers. That's basically what they're trying to do. Because they got on the Real Housewives of Atlanta fan group on Facebook, they're posting Real Housewives of Potomac. My thing is, if I want to see Real Housewives of Potomac, create Real Housewives of Potomac fan group. Marital Medicine got their fan group, even though I'm a member of that fan group. I don't look at it as much because it's just like I don't look at the show as much. But sometimes I go in there and I comment on certain things. But I just don't want to get into another housewives. I don't know who housewife viewers are, but they're basically trying to pull Real Housewives of Atlanta's viewers. Because why would you post Real Housewives of Potomac on a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan group? Talking about I know this a Real Housewives of Atlanta fan group, group. But let's get into Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't want to get into it. If I want to get into it, I will watch it. I don't want to watch it. Why I don't want to watch it? Because I only want to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's why. There are no negative motives or reasons why I don't want to watch it, except that I'm not into it and I don't want to get into it. But trying to force it on someone, to me, sounds kind of, I don't know. It's kind of like let's say, okay, example come up, Kenya. Nene is the original. She is the only original housewife that was on there from the pilot. Nene's the only one. Candy, I think Candy came in episode 2. So even though she's an OG, she's not an original OG. So Kenya wants to be the OG, which, and I think that I really think Candy's the one that want to be the only original OG, because Kenya can't, because Kenya been gone, and Kenya came on like season 5 or 6, something like that. So Kenya can't be an original OG. She can be OG because she's been on there for a long time. But Candy would be, if Nene is gone, Candy would be the only OG left, even though she wouldn't be an original OG, she would be an OG. Okay, let me get you back up. She would be an OG. So, in doing that illustration, Kenya wants to be the queen. Kenya wants to be where Nene is. She wants to be the queen. And I guess she wants to be the queen of Mean Girls, change the show from Housewives and all of that dynamic going on to Housewives. And I don't even know if it's going to be Housewives at that point, because the same with Kenya being married is there's some things going on there whether she's married or not. But you got those like Nene, Candy, who've been married a while. They're the only two ones on there that got married on the show and still married, even though the rest of them, some they were married. Cynthia was married, Portia was married, and they all husbands fell by the wayside. And you can, and many say that had Kenya were not in the middle of it, these marriages probably would have, and Phaedra, especially Phaedra, all of them have a common denominator called Kenya. Anyway. But anyway, Kenya wants to be the queen of the show. She wants to be the one talked about the most. And basically, she wants to be where Nene is. Like Nene said, she'll walk off, but if that need to be the case. But she's not going anywhere unless Barbara send her walking. So nobody is going to push her out. So if they want to change the dynamics of the show, that's fine with me. I just won't be watching it. Because the last thing I want to see is a bunch of dating, engaged, married, whatever, just constantly meddling in each other's marriage. Being a mean girl, like the cookie lady, like Portia is Cordell's beard, like, oh, a girl named Kim Field husband is the G word. Who else? I think the only person Kenya didn't have a thing to do with, I think, was Cynthia and Peter. Yeah, Cynthia and Peter, because she made the big deal that Nene and Peter was flirting. And I don't see anything of flirting either, because, like Greg said, long as flirting don't go too far. I'm a flirt. Naturally don't know it. Don't know I'm flirting. But it's obviously a natural part of my personality. My husband flirts 24/7. A natural part of his personality. We let each other, like these two ladies, and we've been married, what, 29 years. 29 years this July coming. In a marriage, you get to know each other, and it's how I relate to this topic here, pillow talk, that Nene and Greg is talking about, because I've been married that long. And for the most part, that's how marriages are. If you've seen our show, you know what I mean. I'm not even gonna try to go into it. It's just that I relate to it. But anyway, back to my original reason for doing this video is the fact that I said Nene and Cynthia would never be friends again. And Nene said out her mouth that they would never be friends again. on Michelle's channel when it's not the happy hour one, it's the one before that one. On that channel, Nene said, no, it's the happy hour one, the one that I just saw today. They will never be friends again. Michelle used the word cordial. Nene did not repeat the word cordial. She just, well, you said it kind of, but basically they are okay with each other. I think it's what she said. Her and Cynthia okay with each other, but then they'll be friends again. And I knew that months ago when months ago. I knew that since season 11. I know that in season 11, the way it went down, that they would never be friends again because of it just couldn't be, because I said Cynthia choose Kenya over Nene. And if I go back and look at older clips, I see where Cynthia, I remember when Cynthia and Kenya became friends, and Nene had a serious issue with that. And they were saying, oh, nobody, and Candace said, oh, well, if you're friends with Nene don't want you being friends with nobody else. And sure enough, Nene came up and had a serious problem. What the problem was, I don't know, because that was fresh and new way back then. But I think Nene have grown some from that. But the bottom line is, if I got a close friend, and I have some kind, and I'm not really, truth to deal with, or this, I'm okay with this person. We don't really have no beef. I just don't really want to be friends with that person like that. But me and you are tight, close, like sisters, tight, close, and I see you with this person, I'm going to feel some kind of way. And then I'm just going to feel some kind of way. We're supposed to be friends. But this thing here, I think, I understand this is TV and all of that went down with Kenya, and Cynthia with that. I knew that trio was going to obliterate the friendship between Nene and Cynthia. Because, why? Because Greg was sick, Nene was going through a lot. And everybody got sympathy for Greg, but don't have none for Nene being a caretaker. I saw where that was going. And Cynthia doing what she did at this moment and cussing her out while she can invite who she wanted. It's some things you can't come back from at a certain moment in time. I think had Greg not been going through cancer, her and Cynthia may have gotten through this. I don't know, probably not. They probably would have gotten through it. It probably wouldn't have been as bad. But Cynthia choose. I would say, a spot on the show over her friendship with Nene. And now I think she wants the friendship back, but sometimes you just have to let certain things go. Sometimes you can't continue to be disappointed to your soul about something somebody is doing, and they don't see nothing wrong with it because you always the one in the wrong. And I relate to that because I don't care what go down. I'm the one in the wrong. I can be 1,000% right. Everybody can see it. Everybody can know it. But I'm the one that's in the wrong because I'm supposed to understand that this person is a wicked demon. And so I'm supposed to just take it and just be spiritually, physically, emotionally damaged continually by certain people in my life as a family member. But everybody kind of coming up, not everybody seeing. And everybody dissing itself. Because it is what it is. You got, and that's why I like Nene when she talk about her spiritual journey. I'm on a spiritual journey since 2017, the total eclipse of May. I've been on a spiritual journey since then. So, you have got to, once you find your peace, your place, your connection to God, you have to push out and leave out energies that damages that destroys that keep you in an emotional place where you're constantly off balance. You only have to have you only deal with people that gives you a positive that gives you positive energy. Some people don't understand that, but then again, they don't understand that. But anyway, I was right about these two never Cynthia and Nene never being friends again. And the fact that my video was taken down and I got a copyright at timestamp 941 and have no idea what the copyright is, because then I was mostly talking. And you know, sometimes I will do the video like this, and I would go to the part where it speaks, and then I would take it out, the part where it speaks, take it out, the part where it speaks, and then I would stop it. So a couple of things can stop it. So I guess that could be copyright. I don't know. So I have no idea what it could, because this was months ago. So anyway, I think YouTube should. I think the timestamp is great. I think they should give a person an opportunity to look at the video and remove the video, see what the timestamp is. Back in the field, that I could look at the video and see what it was, but I couldn't figure out what the issue was. So now they tell us what the issue is, but now I don't have opportunity to go back in there and change it and not get a copyright. I don't think you should get copyrights, especially if you should get copyrights if you don't take it down and it's a copyright. Well, people like me, most people are not trying to get copyrights. So that's what I think about this video. And I will see you on another episode of Barbara Writes. Bye.